Alright, today we're gonna give a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4!
So, this is the second dose of a vaccine that is preventative against mastitis. The first one was given to her 3 weeks ago. As you can see, she is pregnant. And it is given, her dosage is 2 milliliters, and this is a 3 milliliter syringe. So when giving these shots, you want to make sure that you get the correct dosage, which is on the bottle usually, and also use the correct needle. You don't want it to be too big, that'll make it really hard to give the shot, but if you've got a really thick viscous liquid that you're giving, that you're injecting, then you will want a larger gauge needle so it'll go in more easily. So this goes in pretty easy, so it's a smaller needle. Now this shot is given IM, or intramuscular, which means it's injected directly into the muscle. And the best spot to give an IM shot is, as she's nicely demonstrating here, in the neck. There is a triangle between the spine and then the jugular down here, that a triangle of muscle right here, and you basically want to go straight into it. So we're just going to find that triangle that I mentioned earlier, and it's literally just directly in. So let me feel here, if you would hold her. And just the same as when we get a shot, it'll poke and sting them for a bit, but much worth it in the long run. So here we go. It's a bit hot. All done. Our next shot is going to be sub-Q, or subcutaneous. Subcutaneous means under the skin, and this shot is going to be injected under the skin. So this is 8 milliliters of a vitamin B supplement that we're going to give to her just to keep her healthy as she's nearing the end of her pregnancy. So giving a sub-Q shot is a little harder than the IM shot, at least from my perspective. You're gonna pinch the skin and you're going to basically stick the needle right in under the skin, but not into the tissue behind it, and inject it. This is a bit of a thicker liquid that we're injecting into her, so we're gonna have to rub the spot afterwards in order to make sure that it all dissipates. There are some shots which can leave bumps in them, which a lot of people don't like. The CDT vaccine, for example, will leave lumps in their sides, and so rubbing it thoroughly will be something that will help mitigate that effect. So if you'll hold her, hopefully she doesn't mind a second shot in 5 minutes. Easy girl. Easy. Hold her leg. That's a bit thick. Alright, rub. Ooh, yeah, that's a big lump. But it'll go down. Always make sure you put the cap back on your needle. End it there. Now that we have given the shot successfully, we got to make sure we pick up after ourselves. So you want to make sure that the needles are disposed of properly and the syringes are thrown away. You don't really want to reuse needles for biosecurity reasons, as they are literally going into the body of different goats. It's really easy to spread diseases that way. So we're going to throw our syringes away and put the needles in a sharps container to properly dispose of them. The other thing is a lot of the vaccines will need to be refrigerated, or they'll have special storage instructions, and you want to make sure that those are all properly followed to make sure that the medicine or vaccinations will work as intended. And that's how you give a shot. Today we're gonna give a shot. No. Stop.